Left off, I called the Ender Dragon, and now I have to go through these stupid credits again to play. I see the player, and I'm gonna read this to you because it's cool. I see the player. You mean AFL 300? Question mark. Yes, take care. It has reached a higher level now. It can read our thoughts. I can read your thoughts. Awesome. Doesn't matter. It thinks we are part of the game. Of course I'm part of the game. What have you guys been smoking? Now that's not because I was here. It's really annoying. I like this player. It played well. It did not give up. It is reading our thoughts as though they were words on a screen. That is how it chooses to imagine many things when it is deep in a dream of a game. Words make a wonderful influence, very flexible and less terrifying than starting at the reality behind the screen. They used to hear voices before players could read back in the days when those who did not play called the players witches and warlocks, and players dreamed they flew through the air on sticks powered by demons. What did this player dream? This player dreamed of sunlight and trees of fire and water. It dreamed, it created, and it drew. It destroyed, it dreamed, it hunted, and was hunted. It dreamed of shelter. Had the original inference 1 million years old, and it still works. That true structure did this player create, and the reality behind the screen. He worked with a million others to sculpt a true world. Pulled up the blah 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 and created a blah 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 for blah 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 in the blah blah blah. Cannot read that thought. No, it has not yet achieved the highest level that it must achieve in the long dream of life, not the short dream of the game. So, just those words, I have to go further. Does it know that we love it? That the universe is kind? Sometimes through the noise of the thoughts it hears the universe, yes. But there are times sad, long dream. It creates worlds that have no summer, and it shivers under a black sun, and it takes its sad creation for reality. Here the sorrow would destroy it in sorrows and parts of the own private task we cannot interfere. Sometimes when they are deep in the dreams, I want to tell them they are building true worlds and reality. Sometimes I want to tell them of their importance to the universe. Sometimes when they have not made a true connection in a while, I want to help them to speak the word they fear. It reads our thoughts. Sometimes I do not care. Sometimes I wish to tell them, this world you take for the truth is merely blah 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 and blah blah blah. I wish to tell them that they are blah in the blah. They see so little of reality in their long dream, and yet they play the game. But it would be so easy to tell. The reason those things are blah is because I have to do achievements to get them, so too strong for this dream to tell them how to live is to prevent them living. I will not tell the player how to live. The player is growing restless. I will tell the player a story. I'll tell you a story, but not the truth. Oh, you banshee. No way story that contains the truth safely in the cage. No word, not the naked truth that can burn over any distance. Give it a body again. Oh. Sexy. Really good. Oh shit, I'm not reading it. I'm losing a lot. Not true. Give it a body again. Yes, player. Use its name. BabyPop 300. Player of games. Oh wow, that's a sexy name. Good. Take a breath now. Take another feel air in your lungs. Let your limbs return. Yes, move your fingers. Have a body again. Let your gravity and air spawn in the long dream. There you are, your body touching the universe again. At every point it is tough. You are separating things as though we were separate things. Who are we? Once we were called the spirit of the mountain, father, son, mother, moon, as spirits, animal spirits, jinn, ghosts, green man, the gods, the demons, angels, planet, aliens, extraterrestrials, leprechauns, quirks, words, change, we do not change. We are the universe. We are everything you think it isn't. You are looking at us now through your skin and your eyes. And why does the universe touch your skin and throw light on you? To see you, player, to know you, and to be known. I shall tell you a story. Once upon a time there was a player. The player was you, BabyPop 300. Sometimes it thought itself human on the thin crust of a spinning globe. Molten rock, the ball of molten rock circled a ball of blazing gas that was 330,000 times more massive than it. They were so far apart that light took 8 minutes to cross the gap. The light was information from a star, and it could burn your skin for 150 million kilometers away. Sometimes the player dreamed it was a miner on the surface of the world that was flat and infinite. The sun was a square of white, and the days were short. There was much to do, and death was a temporary interest. Sometimes the player dreamed it was lost in his story. Sometimes the player dreamed it was in other things, other places. Sometimes these dreams were disturbing, sometimes very beautiful indeed. Sometimes the player woke up from a dream into another, then woke up from that into a third. Sometimes the player dreamed it watched words on the screen. Let's go back. The autumns of the player were scratched in the grass, the rivers in the air, the ground. A woman gathered atoms. She drank and ate. The inhaled, and the woman assembled the player in her body. The player awoke from the warm, dark word of its mother body into the long dream. Whew! Gotta take a breath. The player was a new story, never to before written in letters of DNA, and the player was a new program, never run before, generated by a billion years old, and the player was a new human, never alive before, made from nothing but milk and love. You are the player, the true program, the human made from nothing but milk and love. Let's go farther back. The 7 billion atoms of the player's body were created long before this game in the heart of the star. So the player took the information from the star, and the player moves through the story, called Julian, on a flat infinite world created by a man called Marcus, that exists inside a small private world created by the player, who has the universe created. Sometimes the player created a small private world that was soft and warm, simple, sometimes hard and cold and complex. Sometimes it built a model of the universe and hid flakes of energy, moving through vast empty spaces. Sometimes it called those like subterranean platforms. Sometimes it called them planets and stars. Sometimes it believed that it was the universe that was made of energy, that was made of offs and ons, zeros, and ones, lines of code. Sometimes it believed it was playing a game. Sometimes it believed it was reading words on the screen. You are the player reading words. Sometimes the player reads lines of code on the screen, directing them into words, set of words into meaning, decade meaning, into feelings, emotions, ideas, and players started to breathe faster and deeper and realized it was alive. It was alive. Those 1,000 deaths had not been real. The player was alive. You are alive. Sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through sunlight that came through the suffering leaves of the summer trees. Sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through the light that fell from the crisp night sky. Winter, or the fleck of the light in the corner of the player, as I might star a million times the mass of the sun boiling its planet to plasma in order to be visible for a moment to the player walking to the far side of the universe, suddenly smelling food, almost a familiar door about the dream again. Sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to the through the zeros one through the electricity of the world of scrolling words on the screen of the dream. The universe has said, I love you. The universe said, you have played the game well. The universe said, everything you need is within you. The universe, you are stronger than you know. The universe said, you are the daylight. The universe said, you are the night. The universe said, you are the darkness, you fight it within you. The universe said, the light you seek is within you. And the universe said, you are not alone. Oh God. The universe said, you are not separate from every other thing. What do these words mean anyway? The universe said, you are the universe, tasting itself, talking to itself, reading its own code. Tasting the universe? You lick the world? Why? The universe said, I love you because you are love. I'm made of love. That's cool. And the game was over, and the player woke up from the dream. The player began a new dream, and the player dreamed again. Dreamed better, and it's different for everyone, I think. Okay, and then I'm gonna come back when the scratches are over, and I'm gonna play that game at my server, and then you can watch me play. Thanks for watching. I need a bucket of water. Please like and subscribe, and this video is from the verses. Thanks for watching.